to the channel, we keeping it tight. Hockey guards backs and the hits in the night. We breaking them open, see what's inside. Big money moves, let's take this ride. Big hits on the ice, big hits in the pack. Stacking up the cards, no looking back. Recollections, watch the value rise. Money in the game, see the future in our eyes. Hockey on the ice, cards in my hand. Breaks going down, yeah, that's the plan. Big hits, big stacks, we going all in. Hit that subscribe, let the journey begin. From the rake to the breaks, we bringing the heat. Packs full of fire, no way to defeat. Money in collection, we stack them up right. Welcome to the channel, let's make it ignite. Yeah.
Hello and welcome everyone to Maritime Sports Cards. This is break number 151, and tonight just one product. Brand new release of 24-25 Series 2. Doing a full case tonight. Could not fit it in the camera, so this is kind of the view that we've got right now. The case is right behind us here. And of course I will get that cracked open and ready to go. Do appreciate everybody joining. Do say hello if you're following along in chat. Nice to see who's here with us. And on the suggestion of one of our breakers, we're going to cut straight to the randomization. And that way people have a little bit more time to decide if they want to trade a team or try to work some of those trades out while we're kind of talking about some things that are in the news. So let's cut straight over to our randomizer. And we will get everyone matched up with their teams. 1 second here. There we go. All right, off to the randomizer. So as usual, we are going to randomize the left side 3 times, the right side 3 times tonight. For the first time in I don't know how long, Chicago is in play. Seeing how there is no major Chicago cards in Series 2, we're putting Chicago back in play tonight. We have 32 spots. So let's get these randomized up. We got 1, 2, and 3 on our list of teams, and 1, 2, and 3 on our list of participants, so everybody can take a look and see who they've got. In the meantime, we can talk a little bit about the news. Of course, there is time for trades if everybody would like to take a look, and if there is somebody that they want to trade, now would be the time to start speaking up about that. The way that works is all you got to do is say, hey, I have such and such team, and I would like to trade for this one. As long as both parties agree, we'll make the switch. If not, then we stick with what we got. See a couple of faces here that I recognize. See Aubrey and Casey, Tony, Brad. Thanks for joining us, and anyone else that's watching live tonight. Casey ends up... Oh, did you get San Jose, Casey? That's a pretty sweet team to get. Of course, Philly's the other one I think people are probably chasing tonight. Celebrini and Michkov being the 2 top rookies in Series 2. Heck of a lot has happened since the last time we were together. Of course, the eve of the Four Nations final between Canada and the U.S. And what a final it was. I got to tell you, it felt like the U.S. was going to win that game, and I'm sure glad that they didn't. I'm positive, like most of you, because we've got Canadians mainly taking part in our breaks, like most of you, I'm sure. That was a pretty significant win, and not just the hockey side of it. Like it or not, politics creeped up into that particular game, and I know for me, when it finished, it felt like there was a bit of relief. Like I just couldn't stand to see what would have happened had the alternative outcome happened. So anyway, it was good. Peter says, I can't see my name on the list. Hang on, Peter. Let me just see if I can find you here. I don't see your name either, Peter. Hang on 1 sec. Let me just double check that before we finalize anything. I'm pretty sure I had you down. Give me a sec here, guys. I am just double checking that for Peter. Interesting to see in the comments here. What were your thoughts on the Four Nations final? What did it mean to you? Was it beyond hockey? Was it not? And please don't get into the deep politics of things, but was it more for you than just a hockey game? Just bear with me while I'm taking a look to see about this order, because I'm pretty sure I saw Peter get in on the action. Alright, I do see your name, Peter, here. Let me just... I may have added somebody more than once, and if I did, I always add them in the order that the orders come in, so I'll be able to see if your name should be here in place of somebody else's. So please hold tight. Just got to find your initial order and when it came in, and then I can start pairing up with. Okay. I do apologize for the delay here, folks. I'm just trying to... No, so Peter, I'm looking at the last order that I have from you is on February 19th for $50. I don't see you in a spot for this one. Can you maybe please double check your order on your end, Peter? Because I'm not seeing it here. While we're waiting for that, yeah, definitely not to bring politics into it, but boy, yeah, you're right. Yeah, Russia wasn't in it because of politics. You're absolutely right. If we want true best on best, you got to start looking at Russia. And I thought maybe expand it to 6, right? So you have Russia, and then maybe you have Team Europe. So that's everyone except Finland, Sweden. So then you could have Germany, you could have Latvia, you could have all on one team. Maybe that's an idea for the upcoming one. Yeah, just do a quick double check there, please, Peter. I'm not seeing it here. And I've checked in 2 different places now. So I do apologize if you thought you had a spot, but I don't see payment for a spot. Which would be quite odd because you've been in pretty much, I think, every single break since the beginning. But I don't see a paid spot here, Peter, so I am going to have to move forward. Do we have any trade proposals on the block here? I haven't seen anyone talking about trades yet. I see Casey says, no, not trading San Jose. I'm going to give it maybe just one more minute. And then we're gonna get right into it because it did take a little bit longer there than expected to sort out a potential issue that turned out to not be an issue. Thank goodness, because my heart sunk a little bit there. And Peter, I feel for you if you meant to get in but didn't. But I don't have you here with a paid spot. Okay, so while we're waiting for that, let me get the teams all up on the big screen. I don't see any trades being proposed or taken, so I'm just going to go ahead and get these up on a graphic, and we will get right into the break. Brad's proposing some sort of crazy trades, which I don't think anyone's going to take him up on. Nice try, though. Definitely got to say it feels good to be into a product where there's a bigger chase than Bedard. It does feel nice. Okay, just about got the graphic ready. Back to our main screen here. I couldn't figure out how to get this zoomed out far enough to be able to actually see the entire case under the camera. I even tried the overhead cam, and I'm working out of a pretty tight space with my studio, so unfortunately it doesn't show the full case, but you can see the tape's not broken, so on and so forth. And interestingly enough, I was listening to, I want to say it was the Hockey Card Gong show yesterday. They had the gentleman from Upper Deck who actually was in charge of this product, in charge of Series 2, and he debunked a myth that I thought was true. Apparently, there is no such thing as a case hit in Flagship. They do not have case hits in Flagship. They quite simply, everything is completely random. That's kind of interesting. With that said, you can still figure out some sort of odds here and there based on what's going on with, you know, Young Guns, where you get 6 per box. There's X number of them available, plus there's so many boxes in a case, so your odds are roughly X. You know, that was the same last year with Bedard being 1.2 or 1.3 Bedards per case was the rough odd. I don't know that that would be the same for Celebrini. I would assume it is the same number of Young Guns. And so we're expecting probably in the neighborhood of 1 to 2 Celebrini rookies tonight. Same with Michkov and the others. So I'm just going to have to slide this out of the way. I'm going to bang the camera. I'll unpack this box. I promise I'm not doing anything fishy off camera. Not that I could anyway. It's 12 boxes of... Well, actually, that's not true. I guess I could. I'm not, but I guess I could. In the instance where we talked about even last year with the Bedard Young Guns, if there truly is 1 point whatever per case, and theoretically somebody opens a case and in the very first box they get a Celebrini or they get a Michkov card, theoretically the rest of the boxes have a lesser chance of getting one. And theoretically, somebody could take advantage of that. Not the case here. I do have 12 boxes direct out of the case that we will be ripping tonight. And because we got 12 boxes, we are going to go a little bit faster than we normally would throughout the break tonight. We will go slow on the very first box because, of course, it's the first time that some of you are seeing the product, and we want to take a good look at it. So let's see what's going on. And when I listened to that interview last night, I do encourage you, if you haven't listened to it, I believe it was the Hockey Card Gong Show podcast that I heard it on. In fact, yes, it was. The interview with the guy from Upper Deck was awesome. Like, he even went on to say that everything is at the box level, not the case level. So basically what they do is they randomize the cards and they go into the box, and it is completely theoretically possible that you could get a Celebrini Young Gun. You could get the clear-cut Celebrini Young Gun. You could get the Celebrini inserts. You could get all of it in one box. It's completely possible. Odds are not in your favor, but it's completely random, so it's possible. And that's why sometimes you get, you know, monster boxes, and then you get others that just are kind of meh. It's because of the randomness. He did also confirm that there's a certain percentage, and he didn't say the breakdown, So is it 70-30? Is it 80-20? Is it 90-10? But there's a certain percentage of the hits go into the hobby boxes, and a certain percentage of the hits go into e-packs. He did say that the e-packs was a lower percentage, but he didn't go into great detail on exactly what that looks like. All right, here we go. Looking at our brand new Series 2 product. Good luck, everyone, on tonight's break. It is flagship, so we are going to expect 9 regular cards and 3 inserts, meaning we're going to have 12 cards per pack, 12 packs per box, 144 cards. Big chase, of course, is Celebrini and Michkov in terms of our rookies. And then there are some one-on-ones. There are some inserted portrait cards called, oh geez, what are they called? I put it on the website today. Incarnations, I believe, is it. So there's our portrait there, Brad Lambert. First Young Gun, Drew Comesso. And a insert this year called Ooh La La, UC Saros. Goaltender insert. And the rest, of course, will be base. So I'm just going to set those aside. Got an upside down Leon Draisaitl. And another young gun right in behind that. And it is Adam Klapka. Another Ooh La La. This one, Sam Montembeault. We got a canvas. Ironic. Our first Young Guns renewed to the box, Ilya Sorokin. Of course, there are 50 new Young Guns renewed. And a new insert here, On Tour. These are kind of cool. It's basically like an old school concert poster. And on the back, it lists all the dates of their away games. So it's like a tour lineup. It's actually a really cool insert. I like it. Hopefully you guys do too. Definitely enjoying the inserts in Series 2. Much, much, much better than the gaming theme stuff that we were putting up with in Series 1. Doug, no, nothing major yet. But thanks for joining and watching. Another canvas. Actually, that's a really cool looking card. If you're an Oilers fan, you got to dig that one. Draisaitl canvas. We got On a Heater. Kucherev. And this one is Electricity. Electricity, Mark Stone. So as I said, enjoying the inserts, although there is one that is goofy. When we get to it, you'll know it. Really goofy, really cheesy. And the gentleman from Upper Deck said that he actually tries to put one insert that may be on the cheesy side in each of flagship, and so he has succeeded. What do we have here? We have Varlamov, Silver Outburst. Oh, there we go. One of our first Young Guns teammates cards. These are actually kind of cool. I've heard people slagging them, but I actually like these. These are neat. Of course, this one's Cutter Gauthier and Owen Zellweger. And oh, there's another new insert, the playlist. Jason Robertson, old school MP3 player. Let me just get this one sleeved up, and then we'll look at that insert there on the playlist. So these are a Young Guns teammates. You can get, I can't remember how many are on the checklist, but there is one for Philly. There is one for the Sharks that I've seen for sure. And this one here, the card is actually really cool. I don't know how well that shows on camera, but it's a really neat background in behind the player. So we got a playlist here. Hello, Mo and Julianne, all the way from Florida. You guys are on spring break and you're here watching my break live. There's some dedication. Ah, here we go. We've got an Ooh La La Speckle, and for the first time, Upper Deck has, on flagship, put the name of the parallel right on the back, Speckled Parallel. About time. Definitely enjoying that. We got another young gun here, Cameron Butler. And in behind that, got a playlist of Jack Eichel. Nico Hischier, Canvas. Got a Mitch Marner, Young Guns Renewed. And Bang for Your Puck, and Evan Bouchard. So far, what are you guys thinking of the inserts that you've seen? You like them? Better than Series 1? Canvas. We got the On Tour Calgary Flames. It's a Kadri and Sharangovich. And there's the goofball. There's the cheese. Jet Luchenko, one of the hot young guns or potential hot young guns of Series 2. But here we go. Welcome aboard. Of course, that is from the Love Boat, if you're old enough to remember that show. But that's where that's been taken from, the Love Boat. And another Bang for Your Puck. Kasperi Kapanen, young gun of Johansson. And we got an Electricity of Travis Konechny. It's the back of those ones. Oh, we got ourselves a deluxe. We have a deluxe of Peyton Krebs going out to Buffalo. It's 212 of 250. We got on a heater, Austin Matthews. And right in behind that, Connor Geekie, one of the chases this year. Oh, and we have an Ooh La La. We got 4 hits in that pack. So Connor Geekie, one of the chases. There's an Ooh La La of Ottinger. Glenn says, did you get my emails? Depends on when you sent them, Glenn. If it was any time in the last half hour, probably not, because I was getting ready for the break. Roman Yossi, black and white. We got an on-tour Speckle, Colorado Avalanche. And then behind that, a Matt Boldy Electricity, and it does say right in the back, Speckled Parallel. And base, one more pack here left in our first box. Oh, got a pop count, Jesper Wallstat, pop count 1000. A Brock Besser Dazzler. And in behind that, and Nylander, so doubling up on the Leafs on the renewed Young Guns. Go Jesper Wallstat. That's box number 1 in the books. Not too bad. Not a banger of a box, but not bad whatsoever. We did get a deluxe, which is nice. Ended up with the teammates, Cutter Gauthier and Ord Zellweger. Geeky is the big young gun that we pulled out of that box. And then the Jesper Wallstat is a nice touch. Window box number 2. Okay. We do still have some giveaways tonight, so if you're watching here live, you will be eligible to win some giveaways with no purchase necessary. I'll probably do them after the 3rd box, and then we'll do them after the 6th box, so on and so forth. Because we do have a lot of content to get through here tonight. Be side. Here we go. Box number 2. Oh, we got a canvas young gun of McGroarty. He's another chase, I would say, in the top 10 young guns to be looking for in Series 2. So that's a nice hit there. We got a Connor McDavid renewed young gun. That's a nice hit. And in behind that, a bang for your puck of pasta. There's a nice pack to start off with. That's a cool looking card. By far my favorite insert in Flagship for the last, geez, I don't know how many years. Definitely liking the Young Guns renewed. So we're going to have to cycle some of these out on the stands. I only have so many stands. Oh, we got a Frank Nazar portrait. Luchenko, Jet Luchenko. He's also on the fringe. I'm not sure I'd put him in the top 10. Maybe in the top 10. And, oh, the rat. Glenn, the teams are in the upper right-hand corner. They're a bit small on my screen, so hopefully you can see them. Rock says that you have Devils and Flyers. Well, if you did get Flyers, that's a nice one to have. If we hit a Michkov Young Gun. Oh, got a clear-cut Young Gun of Cameron Butler. A speckle version of a portrait, Logan Stankoven, and a Hellebuck Ooh La La. On tour, Anaheim Ducks. McTavish and Zegras on that one. Got a Steinberg Young Gun, and in behind that, a Quinn Hughes playlist. Canvas. Mellow DeBrincat on the renewed. And we got a Michkov portrait. Go. First Michkov sighting so far. Oh, we got a Will Smith speckle parallel of the Welcome Aboard. Cheesy insert for the series for sure. However, people are chasing him. Kolosov on a Young Gun. Will Smith's Young Gun is not in Series 2. It will be an extended. However, it appears like his Canvas Young Gun is in Series 2. And a Welcome Aboard of McGroarty. Another rookie that is on people's lists to be chasing. On tour, LA Kings. Patrick Koch. And an Ooh La La of UPL. Just over halfway through box number 2. Michael Matheson, Canvas. On tour, Ottawa Senators, Kachuk and Stützle. And an Ooh La La of Erson. Canvas here of Zetterlund. Portrait, Nadeau, and Kaprizov on the playlist. Trying to decide what my favorite insert is so far. I think the On Tour. So far. The retro concert poster is pretty cool. Besides the Young Guns renewed, that's my favorite for sure. But a portrait there, Deline, Mancini on the Young Gun. and Electricity of Zegras. Lane Hudson pop count 1 already pulled. Wow, that's a big one. Oh, we got a black portrait of Makamadulan. The black parallels is right there on the back. Love that they did that this year. Matt Boldy on the Dazzler and Tim Stutzla on the Young Gun Renewed. Last pack, box number 2. Oh, we got a silver outburst coming. Oh, and it's a Young Gun silver outburst, I believe. Yeah, I think it is. No way. Wow. We got a Michkov silver outburst going out to Philly. Oh, and is that a it is too. I think this is a teammate one right in behind. And it's a Michkov teammates right behind with Fedotov. What a beauty pack for Philly. Congratulations to whoever has Philly, I think. Somebody said that was Glenn. What a pack. All right, we're gonna have to take that down. Let's put this over here. So far, that's the big hit. We like musical chairs tonight, and we also had a welcome aboard of Hanzik. Welcome aboard. The cheesy insert. They are sort of growing on me though, and I don't know why. Maybe it's because of the cheese. All right, box number 3. And then after box 3 here, we'll take a short little break for a draw. If you are watching live, you have a chance to win prizes here on our channel. Just for watching live, no purchase necessary. So all you got to do is be here live at the time that we do the draw. Geez, we got some trading happening for cards that have been pulled. Oh, not cards that are pulled. I know what's going on. There's another Michkov card. There was a Matthew Nyes auto, I think, that was pulled a little while back. Glenn's a big Leafs fan. I think Doug had it. They've been trying to work out a trade. Yeah, that silver outburst is probably a little bit more than a Nyes auto right now. What do we got here? Oh, Program of Excellence, Brendan Hoffman. I do like these cards. The Program of Excellence. Got a Robert Thomas, Young Guns Renewed, and an On Tour Canucks, Pedersen and Hughes. One not playing, the other not playing either. If you know what I mean. That was mean. But true. Got a Huberdeau canvas. Bang for your puck, Carlson. Electricity of Thomas. We got On a Heater, Lucas Raymond. And behind that, Jackson Blake on a Young Gun and Nathan McKinnon on the playlist. Like I said, these cards, the camera does not do these justice. This is a really cool looking insert. This is almost 3-dimensional. On tour, Columbus, Fantilli and Johnson. Moritz Seider on the Dazzler. Young Gun Renewed of Dylan Larkin. On tour, Hughes and Nisher. Well, I saw the Sharks, but it's not the man. It is Cardwell. And an Ooh La La of Vazzy. Trying to keep all these inserts sorted as I go, but I have a feeling that by box number 6 it's going to get messed up. Okay, we got a canvas, a Bo Horvat. There we go, Will Smith on the portrait, and Jesper Wallstat on the welcome aboard. We'll get an outburst of Casey Middlestat, Young Guns Noah Philp, and some electricity of Orensky. Portrait of Suzuki, Young Gun of Kapanen. Welcome aboard on the Will Smith. So we got the speckle and the regular. On tour, Edmonton, McDavid, Draisaitl. You can get colored parallels of these as well. In that, Callum Ritchie, Young Guns, and McDavid on the playlist. Konechny, black and white. Speckle portrait of Gauthier. And a, who's that? Jared, that's McCann, Jared McCann. 2 packs left here in box number 3. Box number 2. How many boxes are we at? Boone Jenner. That's a cool photo. Austin Matthews. Young Guns renewed. So I guess all 3 of the big superstars. We got Matthews, Marner, and Nylander available in this year. Tavares was last year, or last season. Pardon me, last series, Series 1. On tour. One pack left here in this box. Speckle Ooh La La Vasilevsky. We do have a Young Gun of Hallinan and an Ooh La La of Lindgren. I'd say that wasn't a bad box. It's okay. What do you think of these Young Guns teammates? What are your thoughts on this? This is new. So it's not a checklist, but actual teammates. Curious to get your thoughts on what you think of them. All right. On to box number 3, I think. Or is this 4? Let's do a draw. I'm confused. We'll do a draw. All right, we're going to start off with a Montreal Canadiens prize pack of Owen Beck. So promising rookie. He's been kind of up and down, but promising, I think, in the longer stretch. So we got a MVP rookies. We got his ice rookie. We have a star rookie blue parallel, by the way, quite rare. It's not the regular one that comes out of the star rookie box. We have the red parallel of the O-Peachy rookie. We got his glossy rookie, and we have a trilogy rookie premieres of Owen Beck. So the way that you enter on this one is just do !join. Again, no purchase necessary. Just got to be watching here live. If you are watching live, you are eligible to win. I will send them to you at absolutely no charge if you are the winner. So that is all of the Owen Beck cards here that you see. I think, what do we have? 6 of them. 6 Owen Beck rookie cards. Doug asked in chat, will Rantanen get traded again before the deadline? It's looking more and more like that's going to be a possibility. There's even speculation he may be going back to Colorado, and at first everyone said, no, that's not possible. He can't go back to Colorado because that's where he came from, but that's not true. He actually got traded to Chicago, and then Chicago traded him. So, theoretically and contractually, he can get traded back to Colorado. It is a possibility. I don't know if that's where he'd end up, but it is possible. Okay, we still have, I'll give it another minute or so for entries. If you're watching here live, just do !join and you'll be eligible to win the Owen Beck rookie prize pack that we have here. 6 rookie cards of Owen Beck for the Montreal Canadiens. Then we're going to get right back into our next box. All right. No more entries. Our winner is Doug Collier. Doug, congratulations. Doug walking away with the Owen Beck prize pack. Set that aside for you. All right, let's put those over. I'll put the Will Smith over here just so that got something under the card cam for now. Yeah, Doug, I'm not sure if they can block it because it's technically not, it's not illegal. There's a third team involved. So there's probably some sort of technicality that they're taking advantage of. Because I did hear today on a reputable sports channel that it appears anyway that it would be legally possible for them to trade him back. I don't think that's the outcome. I don't think that's what happens. He probably ends up somewhere else. Okay, how many boxes do we have left? 2, 4, 6, 8. So this is box 4. Ooh, got a Young Gun canvas of Jackson Blake. And behind that, a Matthew Tkachuk Young Gun, renewed, and a heater of Wyatt Johnson. Oh, we got a Young Guns exclusive of Jackson Blake. So we got his canvas and his exclusive in the same pack, or same box, pardon me. That one is numbered 96 of 100. 96 of 100. So we've hit a deluxe. Although the deluxe wasn't a Young Gun, though. No, the deluxe we hit was not a Young Gun. Rutger McGroarty, again, another Young Gun that people are chasing. Oh, we got 4 inserts into that pack. McGroarty sleeved up. He's in the top 10. Put Young Gun exclusive up there. Bump wall stat. Can we hit a high gloss Young Gun tonight? That would be something. We got a clear cut Jonathan Druitt. And behind that, a speckle version of On Tour with Konechny and Tippett. And here we go, first Celebrini setting in the cheesy, but growing on me, welcome aboard insert. There's There's our first Celebrini. Bolduc portrait. Brandon Busey on the Young Guns. A welcome aboard, Josh Doan. Canvas, Morgan Riley. Playing a heck of a lot better in the last few games here. Pasta and Eklund. On tour with the Sabres. Devin Cooley on the Young Gun, and an ooh la la Dustin Wolf. Front runner, in my opinion, for the Calder. I think he's going to be hard to beat. Definitely a fun goaltender to watch. Canvas of Patrick Kane. That's actually really cool. So thank you, Patrick. That's kind of cool. Got Rantanen on the Young Guns renewed. And Bang for Your Puck, Pellet. JJ Paterka. Brandon Brisson and Electricity, Dahlin. We got Gudis on the Bang for Your Puck, Philip Kemp on the Young Gun, and Ulala Grubauer. 3 packs left here, box number 4. McKinnon playlist. Young Gun of, checklist. Celebrini and Michkov on the checklist. Nice hit there. So that one we're going to randomize between whoever has San Jose and Philly. So I'm going to set that one off in the corner so that I hopefully don't forget. Casey and Glenn, I think you're both here live watching. Please don't let me forget to randomize that tonight before we go. I did have it wasn't a checklist. I don't know. There was a card. There was a card during the last break that had 2 players on it. I did randomize it offline and I sent it to the player that won. But I do prefer to do this stuff online, live, where everybody can see it so there's no questions. Oh, we got another deluxe, this time of Brock Besser. This one is numbered 142 out of 250. And in behind that, Sorokin and Ottinger. Oh, that's a neat looking Young Gun renewed. Love the green. Oh, that's pretty cool. The Besser Deluxe. Yeah, so I think it's Casey and Glenn, right? That has San Jose and Philly. Last pack here, box number 4. An outburst coming. It's also no, not a Young Gun. Liam O'Brien on the silver outburst. We do have Zuber, Maximilian Zuber, and Jordan Binnington. Hero for Canada just a few weeks ago. Boy, did he play on his head in overtime. My goodness. I'm just going to set our inserts aside here. Into box number 5. So last week I was out in Calgary for a work conference, had a chance to actually meet up a couple of our breakers and had a really great time. Went out for some beers, and like I said, a couple great guys. Fun night out. Next morning might have been a little bit painful, but we had a good time. Well, we have a deal. We have a side deal going on between Casey and Glenn. That if there happens to be two Young Guns checklists with Celebrini and Michkov, they'll each get one. Won't do a draw, they'll just each get one. Sounds fair to me. If you're both in agreement, I'm fine with that. Guy Lafleur on the canvas. Okay, that's kind of cool. Young Gun renewed to Jason Robertson. A Guy Lafleur canvas. And bang for your buck, JT Miller. Of course, lighten it up since he's moved over to the Rangers. And Petey's doing nothing. Absolutely nothing. I think I saw the stat the other day. Petey's had like 8 shots on net. And Miller's had more than that in goals. There's Quinn Hughes. Hopefully he's back soon. Patrick Gillies. I'm honestly not sure how to pronounce that one. And there we go. Petey on the electricity. Someone needs to plug him in. Casey says, made the mistake of thinking I could keep up with you. Yes, Casey was one of the people I went out for beers with. And yeah, it was a fun night, like I said. We got Forsling, Stanley Cup. That's kind of neat. Bang for your puck here. Cale Makar on the playlist. On tour, St. Louis Blues. Ooh, there's a name. Maxim. I'm not even going to attempt that one. Who's got the phonetics? Someone can tell me the phonetics on that one. I'm sure there's an Islanders fan here that knows this player. And we got our second Michkov setting, and I think, isn't that the second? No, we had a portrait. We had a portrait, not a welcome aboard. So that's the first welcome aboard of Michkov. We had the welcome aboard for Celebrini, I think. Got a silver outburst coming. Connor Garland, Vancouver Canucks. Oh, there we go. Teammates. Mayu and Hudson. Nice hit there for Montreal. Boy, it looked like a mugshot. Look at that. It's cool, folks. I like, you know what? These are growing on me. I really like these. Young Guns teammates. I hope they keep up with these. I like this. I would collect these. If this was my team, I would want that card. Ooh la la on Swayman. Oh, our first fluorescence. This one here of, is this Connor Geeky? It is Connor Geeky. So we have fluorescence rookie, Connor Geeky, and in behind that a speckle portrait of McDavid. Is Julian still watching? That's his favorite player. Julian's a, oh, it's a red fluorescence, so it says here red. I wonder what, does this mean anything? Can you get all these colors in fluorescence? I don't think so. I know I've seen different colors of fluorescence, but definitely not a rainbow. Julian's he's a awesome young kid that definitely likes to come out to the shows. He'll sit and chat with you for a little while. He's definitely a big hockey fan, Edmonton's his favorite team, but he does like some of the other star players too. I think he was watching here live at one point earlier, but it is, well, he's in Florida. He could still be up. That's an hour back from us. Got Zach Dean on the portrait. Young gun of, ooh, saw the blue. Logan Morrison. And an ooh la la of Mrazek, who's probably going to take a back seat now that Spencer Knight's there, but hard to say. I think Spencer Knight's probably going to steal that job. Canvas of Anders Lee. Portrait Ogren. Electricity of Nylander. JT Miller on the canvas. Renewed Young Gun of Vazzy. And an on tour of the Rangers. I haven't been checking the backs of these because there are different colored parallels. That's the base parallel. And then there's black ones for sure. I know I've seen a black one. Red Wings on tour. Young Guns of Akurati. And a welcome aboard of Zellweger. Oh, we got a black. That's really sharp looking. I really like that black electricity card. That's cool. Let me pull up the regular, which is the blue. That black is really cool. Let's say black parallel right on the back. If you're not a Ottawa fan, you'll be happy with that one. Got a Dazzler of Vasilevsky and Panarin Young Gun Renewed. Last pack here of this box. Robert Thomas, Speckle Electricity, Andre Lee, and who we got here? Ovi. I think, what is he, 10 goals back? I think they might be playing tonight, though. I think he was 10 goals back last I checked. He's going to do it. He's going to do it this year. All right, let's set some of these aside. That was a good box. Definitely liked what I saw there, and this was a surprise. Seeing a Guy Lafleur in there, definite surprise. Put the geeky fluorescent under the card cap. All right, chat went quiet. Did the chat server die, or is everyone just quiet at the moment? I'm cool if you're just quiet. I just want to make sure nothing's going wrong. That's all. All right, we got 2, 4, 6. We're on to box number 7. Box number 7. We'll do a giveaway after this box. Oh, so no washing tonight. Ovi's off. Okay. Upper Deck has already stated they've got something special planned for Ovi breaking the record. Not sure exactly what that means, but they said they've got something planned, something cool. Good night, Glenn. Thanks for watching thus far. Bang for your puck, Ronick. Oscar back on the Young Gun. And Electricity of Kopitar. Casey's driving. Don't crash, Casey. Don't crash. Philip Forsberg on the canvas. Young Gun renewed of Svechnikov and Charlie McAvoy on the portrait. Lots of rumors that he might be moved prior to the trade deadline. Also, Marchand. I'm hearing the possibility of a trade with Marchand. I can't tell you how intensely I was praying that he did not score the game winner in the Four Nations. I don't know if I could have handled that. Okay, we've got Deline on the Speckle version of the Electricity. We've got another Oliver Kapanen, Young Gun, and an Ooh La La of Bobrovsky. I mean, obviously, if he scored the game winner, I would have been excited and ecstatic that Canada won, and I definitely wouldn't have turned it away. But man, that would have been tough. Four Nations, or not Four Nations, pardon me, on tour, Boston Bruins, and we have a Young Gun of another McGroarty. Pittsburgh cleaning up on that. There's our first Bedard sighting in an insert on the playlist. Throw that in the sleeve. I was wondering when we're going to see him on an insert. Young Guns canvas of Adam Klapka. Renewed Yossi Saros and Bang for Your Puck of Austin Matthews. Canvas of Bjorkstrand. On tour for the Preds and a welcome aboard of Lane Hudson. There's a nice hit from Montreal. A rookie in a buoy. Not a buoy. What do you call it? A lifesaver. Sorry, not a buoy. Canvas of Kachuk. Liking him less and less. All his comments in the media. Josh Doan on the portrait. Lucas Raymond on Electricity. Saying he doesn't validate the game, blah, blah, blah. The refs decided the outcome, blah, 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 which you never want to hear. You don't want to hear those excuses. Got a heater, on a heater, pardon me, a Panarin, a Young Gun in behind that of Scanlon, Brandon Scanlon. Ooh La La of Fleury. All right, there's the first one that sort of makes sense. He's French. Does anyone keep it? Oh, there we go. We got Celebrini on the portrait. Celebrini on the portrait, and behind that, Adam Klapka on the Young Gun. Anyone watching the trade tracker? Anyone see any trades that are going down? Anything's transpired? Curious. I can't watch and do this. $3 p.m. deadline tomorrow. Definitely things will probably heat up overnight and into the morning. We've got a regular checklist. And, we got a outburst of, sort of. Seamus Casey, he's another guy to look out for. He's in my top 10 Young Guns to be collecting out of Series 2. And the Ooh La La of Vanacek. Sabres better make some trades tomorrow. I don't even know if that's going to help, Aubrey. I'm sorry, but they've had some tremendous players. Oh, we got another deluxe. This one, Pospisil, Calgary. That one's numbered 50 of 250. We got a Dazzler of McTavish and a renewed of Kucherov. Buffalo's got and has had plenty of really great players that have, gone on to other teams and just absolutely thrived and knocked it out of the park. So I'm having a hard time believing that it's a lack of players. I think there's a culture that needs to change in Buffalo. That's just my gut on that one. Oh, another fluorescence. This one of Ogren. Yeah, Liam Ogren. I like how they put the number in the back here. That's kind of neat this year. And we got a bang for your buck. Puck of Xhekaj, and in behind that, Draisaitl on the playlist. A pretty sweet box. You could have Middlestat back, yes. Yeah. But look at some of the other players, right? I mean, my goodness, they've had some absolute stars that they let go. Because they weren't stars when they were in Buffalo. And there's no reason why they shouldn't have been. All right, what are we, halfway? 2, 4, 5, yes, box number 6, halfway. Still no Celebrini Young Gun spotted yet. Now the odds are there should be at least 1.2 per case on average. On average, doesn't mean there's going to be. You could get one case with 2 and a case with none. But the average should be 1.2. I'm impressed with the price point of this product. What are you guys thinking on the price point? I think at release day, most places across Canada were about 145 to 150 Canadian. I haven't seen it jump yet, although I'd have to think that it will. Most of the Celebrini and Michkov cards that I've seen have all been 300 plus on eBay for the Young Guns, right around where Bedard started. So maybe we'll see the hobby jump on prices. I hope not. I hope they keep it reasonable. Got a canvas Young Gun of Noah Philp for Edmonton. Cole Caulfield on the Young Guns renewed. First one we've seen of him. And then a Lane Hudson portrait. I was going to say is the Lane Hudson canvas in Series 2, but it is not. It's Series 1. I know because I've got one. Bang for your puck. OV Declan Carlisle on the Young Gun and Kucherov on the playlist. Yeah, Casey, I'd like to see one too. I'd like to get one so we know that we've got one. And then after that, any further ones would just be a bonus. Another bang for your puck insert. In behind that, Nolan Allen for Chicago on the Young Guns. And a John Gibson on the Ooh La La. Another fluorescence. This one, ooh, Joshua Wawa. And oh, we got a speckle version of the On Tour. Just gonna get that fluorescence sleeved up. I am digging the numbers on them. I think that's a nice touch. These are sharp this year. Speckle version of Ooh La La. All right there, speckle parallel. And a Barkov playlist. Canvas of Verhage. All the rats on the ice. Thought those were pucks at first. Those are rats. And a heater of Eichel. There's another Buffalo player that left and became great. Maverick Bork on the welcome aboard. Sorry, Aubrey. Couldn't help it. outburst of Corey Perry. Edmonton Oilers outburst, a Jack Thompson, right team, not Celebrini, and an Ulala of Gorgiev. To be fair, we have not seen a regular Mitchkov Young Gun either, just the Silver Outburst, which we're not complaining. We're not complaining about the Silver Outburst. But we haven't seen his regular Young Gun yet either, and there should be one of those in the case too. Got a Jordan Binnington canvas. On Tour Islanders and an Ulala of Anderson. On a heater, McKinnon. Oh, thought that might have been not him. Ethan Cardwell. And a welcome aboard of Zachary Bolduc. Canvas of Hagel. Zach Hyman. So we got another Leaf. Zach Hyman in the Young Guns renewed, and a Logan Mailloux on the portrait. So that's four. That's 4 Toronto Maple Leafs in Series 2. On tour for the Kraken. Kovalenko on the Young Gun, and got a Caulfield on the Electricity. I want to see more of those black Electricity parallels. Those were neat looking. Got a Speckle Electricity. Jared McCann. Panamerev. And Kachuk. One more pack. Box 6. We're just at the halfway point. Just passed. How many do I have? 2, 4. There's 5 left. This is box 7. Oh, a gold fluorescence. A Josh Doan. First one of those I've seen. Oh, and it's numbered. 12 out of 150. Beauty. Going out to Arizona. None of these are numbered, right? No, they're not. Cool. That's a nice hit. I'll throw that up over here. We got the Bo Horvat and Jordan Kyrou on the renewed. All right, I think we should do another giveaway. That's what I think we should do. I'll give you a second here. I'm just going to clear some of these inserts off the table. All right, this time we did Montreal last time. We're gonna do Toronto this time. We're gonna do a Toronto prize pack, rookie prize pack. This one of Matthew Nyes. So we got the star rookie. We've got the Hockey Day in Canada rookie card. We've got the MVP rookie, and then we got some Fraser Minton. So we got a Fraser Minton, highly anticipated from Credentials, star rookies, and the freshman focus. All you got to do to win is do exclamation point join in chat. Just follow what everyone else is doing. No purchase necessary. If you are the winner, I will mail them to you at no charge. Just going to grab a quick drink here. If you are enjoying the breaks, you're enjoying the content, please do consider hitting the subscribe button, and the like button does certainly help with the channel, helps promote it, and gives the YouTube algorithm some idea that I exist. which would be super, super helpful. Okay, so again, we're doing a draw here for Toronto Maple Leaf rookie prize pack of Fraser Minton and Matthew Nyes. All you got to do is do exclamation point join to be eligible to win. No purchase necessary. Got what, 28, 30 people watching live at the moment. Thank you all for your support. Definitely don't have to be saying hello in chat or anything. Following along is just fine. What are we up to? We're up to 12 entries, so we got just under half. Lots more people could be joining. Maybe you're just not a Toronto Maple Leafs fan. You're like, you know what? I don't want those cards, so I'm not joining. Or you could be shy. That's okay too. Give that another quick minute here. Oh, Mo is here. We were asking if Julian was still watching or not. Doug saying, rumor has Rantanen going to Florida. Boy, Rantanen to Florida. Do they have the space for that? I don't know that they do. Maybe. He's not a big cap hit with Chicago retaining a chunk of salary, so maybe that's possible. All right, give it another 30 seconds here and we'll cut off the entries. All right, no more entries. The winner is Serge. Serge is our winner. Serge, I don't know if you're in the break here tonight. If you're not, just make sure you get me your address. You can do that by sending an email to info@maritimesportscards.com, or you can find me on Facebook and send me a private message. Just get me your address and I will get those off to you. Congratulations to Serge. And if you are in the break tonight, I do apologize. Hard for me to keep track of everything all at once. In fact, let me put the teams back in the upper right-hand corner. I can take a quick look. That doesn't look right. Why have I got some zeros? Anyway. All right, here we go. Off on box number 1, 2, 3, 4. This is box number 5 left. This is box number 7. All right, searching for a regular Michkov, regular Celebrini Young Gun. Haven't seen one yet. Pop count of Logan Mailloux, pop count 1000. And right behind that, Elaine Hudson Dazzler doubling up on the Montreal. Is there a Montreal renewed in behind? No, it's not. It's Adam Fox. Nice pack there for Montreal, though. Put a little Lane Hudson, or Logan Mailloux, pardon me, up there. Lane Hudson over there. And a Young Gun renewed of Fox. Also a bunch of upcoming card shows. I did try to put some of them in the banner at the bottom of the screen there. So if you're looking for a card show in your area, it may be there. If you know of a card show that's in your area and it's not showing on that banner, please reach out to me. Let me know the details and I will definitely get it up there. I don't charge for that. I just want to make sure we're promoting the hobby and making sure that everyone knows where the shows are. Canvas there, Shane Pinto. Portrait of Seamus Casey, and an electricity of Braden Point. Is a Celebrini Gold 101 asking too much? No, of course not, Casey. I would love to get that. And if I got that, you can pay me to personally come and deliver it to you. We'll go out for beers again. All right, we got a Brayton Shen clear cut. Of course, he is a huge target in tomorrow's trade deadline. I wonder where he may end up, if anywhere at all. He might end up just staying. Got a Malkin on a heater. And I could check electricity. Sarah says, miss this week, be in next week. Perfectly, no problem at all, Sarah. If you're in for next week's break, then I can hang on to them. And then I'll just mail them out with that one if that works for you. Got on tour, Florida Panthers. We got a young gun here, and it is another goalie, Isaac Poulter. Got a Cutter Gauthier. Welcome aboard. On tour. There he is. There's the man. Macklin Celebrini on the regular base young gun. But we landed the Celebrini young gun nonetheless. You know what? I'm going to drop that right into a one-touch. There you go. Congrats, Casey. Celebrini. I knew it was in here somewhere. And an ooh la la of Aiden Hill. I'm also going to swap that. In fact, let me do that right now. I forgot I had some one touches up here. I'm going to swap this Michkov Outburst into a one touch as well. The gold looks funny at this angle. Hey, the night's not over. It's possible there's a gold in here somewhere. Although I would say that the gold outburst of that teal color would look kind of funny. I mean, don't get me wrong. I would absolutely take it. But it would look a little bit clashy. You know what I mean? The silver outburst would look really good with the teal. But the gold, of course, much more valuable. Bang for your puck. Josh Morrissey. And behind that, Akurati. And Sidney Crosby. Lots of talk of him possibly going somewhere in the offseason. Oh, and then regular Crosby. I don't know. I mean, if I were him, I could see how he would be absolutely torn. You know, the city of Pittsburgh's done him really well. But at the same time, you think he's still got to win. He's got that drive. I mean, they all do. Don't get me wrong. Anyone in the NHL wants to win the cup. But you got to think he's got to want to win one more before he retires. And I don't see that being possible in Pittsburgh. I think that ship has sailed. I don't know. It would be weird seeing him in another uniform. But everyone said that about Gretzky too, and that happened. So anything's possible. Joey Decore on the silver. Devin Cooley, young gun. And then ooh la la, Joey Decore. It's an all goaltender hit in that pack. Lots of talk about Nathan McKinnon and him getting together. I mean, anything's possible. Charlie McAvoy, canvas. Victor Hedman on the bang for your puck. And we got a Zach Hyman on the electricity. I think Glenn took off. But Casey, if you want these sent tracked or anything, let me know. I can let you know what the additional shipping is. I think it's up to like 20 to 25 bucks now to send tracked shipping expedited within Canada. Got Kadri and a young gun here, renewed, and a Robert Thomas on a heater. To be honest, I would not feel comfortable sending a card of that value regular mail without tracking. At the very least, have to get some tracking. Canvas with a Moritz Cider. There's a McAvoy renewed and an on tour. Yeah, let's definitely chat afterwards, Casey, because I've had a couple of my eBay packages go missing of late, and that makes me a little nervous. Larkin, Lamoureux Young Gun, and a welcome aboard of Connor Geeky. And one of those eBay cards was actually of decent value, but they didn't want to pay for the expedited, and of course it went missing. A Speckle Ooh La La of Binnington. And LaRue, he's another one I think is, well, he's in my top 10 of who I think collectors should be chasing. I did put them up on Facebook if you're curious who my top 10 are. And Gustafson. Getting down to the wire here. Got 4 more boxes to go. So now we're chasing the Michkov regular Young Gun. As well as one of those what are they called? Not incandescent. Shoot, I forgot the name of the insert now. One that's super rare, like 1 in every 13 cases. There's also the Day with the Cup. There's also the White House visit. There's only 1 card for the White House visit. And I can't remember which player it was, but it's obviously one of the Florida Panthers. Haven't seen one of those yet. Program of Excellence, Connor Geeky. Draisaitl on the Young Guns renewed. So that's cool. You got McDavid and Draisaitl on the renewed this series, pardon me. I don't know why these Program of Excellence cards don't get a little bit more love. I love them. And if you're a collector of these, you can get these relatively inexpensively. And some great players. Zellweger portrait, Young Gun of Romanov. Electricity of Kyle Connor. Yeah, an Incarnation, that's the one. Fanimation would be really cool. Do you know what was really neat? The O-Pee-Chee, the Glow Peachy insert in O-Pee-Chee. Those are kind of cool. The glow in the dark cards. I haven't got one yet, but they're pretty neat looking. Hey, there we go. We got the Michkov right there. And then behind that, Nazar on the welcome aboard. We did land the Michkov. Gotta like that. All right, McDavid, you're gonna have to move over a little bit. Beautiful hit. Philly's happy. I think that was Glenn, right? Glenn had Philly. Jamie Drysdale on the canvas, and behind that, Ovi on the portrait, and Panarin on our playlist. Bang for your puck, Parayko, Bloomquist, Sebastian Aho black. That's a black. Is that a black playlist? Oh, just regular. It looked much darker than the other ones. I think it was just because of the black uniform from the Hurricanes. On tour, Crosby, Malkin, Busey, Kadri. There was lots of rumors of him potentially moving, but I haven't heard anything in a long time. Guess he's not going anywhere. I have a high salary. Connor Geeky on the welcome aboard. Ovi on the Dazzler. And Hellebuck. Hellebuck. Potential MVP. Canvas of Kaprizov. On tour, Dallas Stars. And Joseph Wall on the Ooh La La. Pulled for the first time this season. The other night. Got an outburst coming. Not a young gun outburst, but there's a young gun in the pack. We got Logan O'Connor on the silver outburst, and in behind that we have Suber, Maximilian Zuber, Leighton Keller. Canvas of Confer, Nico Heischer, Young Gun Renewed, and Carolina on tour. Do you have another card show coming up here in the Greater Moncton area if you happen to be in Atlantic Canada? I believe it's March 22nd at 84 Broadway Street in Moncton. It's at the Knights of Columbus building. Usually a really good show, 2 floors. And I'd say there's probably about, I'd say 50 to 75 tables in that range. There we go, Connor McDavid on a playlist. Noah Philp, I think that's the 3rd young gun we've had of his. Ooh La La of Shesterkin. Last pack here of box number 8? 9. Box number 9, I think. Yeah, we got 3 left. Black and white, Charlie Lindgren. Cale Makar on the speckle, and Logan Mailloux on the welcome aboard. Good box there with the Michkov hit. Yeah, one more giveaway. We'll do that after, not this box, maybe the next box we'll do the next giveaway. Just 1 second. Sorry, I needed a quick drink there. Box number 9. No? Yeah, 9. No, box number 10. Box number 10. Got 3 left. Oh, another throwback canvas of Serge Savard. So, all right. Is there other teams on the throwback or just Montreal? Because we've seen a Guy Lafleur and now a Serge Savard canvas. Jack Eichel, Young Guns renewed. And an on tour, Minnesota Wild. I don't know if these are on, I guess they're on the checklist. They are numbered like C255. I'll have to check that out after. See if there's any other teams that are on the canvas checklist for legend players. On a heater of Nylander, Young Gun of Preshkopov, Ovi on the playlist. Alex Newhook. What is that? Oh, that's an interesting Montreal Canadiens design. I can't say I've ever seen that before. Cool. Matt Barzell and Malkin on the heater. Aubrey says there's other teams too. Okay, I gotta take a look and see. Love to get some Toronto ones if there are for myself. Pedersen. Got another Montreal Canadiens, Young Guns teammates. Doubling up on the Lane Hudson, Logan Mailloux, Young Guns teammates. Got a Sam Steele, clear cut. Another PD. This one happens to be a speckle, and then a Malkin electricity. Ooh la la. Grubauer on the speckle. Steinberg Young Gun. Liam Ogren on the welcome aboard. Pietrangelo, Cale Makar, and Kreider. On tour from Montreal, Caulfield and Suzuki. Andre Lee, Young Gun. Skinner. Skinner looking a little bit shaky right now. If I'm Edmonton Oilers fan, I'm a little bit concerned heading down the stretch here. Not sure that him and Pickard can carry Edmonton deep into the playoffs this year. Got to think they're looking for a goaltender for tomorrow. Who's our Young Gun here? Connor Geekie. Good chase there. Not sure who they'd pick up. Maybe a John Gibson or something, or not going to be a superstar goalie. I don't think there's any of those that are going anywhere, but I think they can get a decent goaltender to get in there and give them some relief. Tom Wilson on the canvas. On tour, Colorado Avalanche, playlist of Matthews. Oh, purple or pink Dazzler, pardon me, Rit Sider. Right behind that, regular Dazzler of Logan Mailloux. And then an H's. Sleeve up that pink Dazzler. Last pack here, box number 10. A silver outburst coming of Panarin. regular young gun of Jackson Blake and Seamus Casey. Welcome aboard. So that one was that was a, I'd say, a so-so box. That one. Just gonna make some space. Box number 11 coming up. See if we can get some sort of a monster hit coming up. If you didn't hear at the very beginning, as I said, listening to an interview of the person in charge of Series 2 from Upper Deck, and he absolutely confirmed there is no such thing as a case hit in Flagship. There are no case hits in Flagship. Everything completely random, and it's down to the box. So they don't actually plan anything for the case. They everything's all based on the box, and it's all randomized to what goes in. So theoretically, you could have one heck of a heater of a box. Totally possible. But there is no such thing as a case hit. There are case hits in other products, though. He did say there are other Upper Deck products where case hits do exist. But Flagship is not one of them. Jonathan Quick, Canvas, Heater of Patrick Kane, and Pasta on the playlist. Ooh, got a Young Gun Canvas of Steinberg. Could have done a better job of a Canvas Young Gun. I guess it's okay. Konechny on the Young Gun Renewed. That's the first one of him we've seen. Connor McDavid on the Portrait. So I wonder, are we going to get the full set of Young Guns Renewed in a case? And theoretically, you're supposed to be able to get a, pretty good odds of getting a full set of Young Guns. A full set of Young Guns Renewed, I would imagine, is also possible. On tour, we got another Michkov and Fedotov play teammates, pardon me. We had one of those already. That's the second one of those. Electricity, Forsberg. Black and white, Young Gun of Kapanen, Montreal. Heater going out there on the back, Nylander. Montreal doing all right tonight. Montreal's had some pretty nice hits. And another Allmark. Oh no, the last one was a Swayman. Another McCarmadulin. In behind that, Mancini on a Young Gun. And here's another Bedard insert. This one on Electricity. Second Bedard insert of the box. Not as relevant as his rookie year, however. People still chasing and collecting Bedard stuff. There's a parallel. McAvoy. Is it numbered? Not numbered, but it is a red parallel portrait. Oh, it is numbered. Right on the front there. Number 58 of 99. Oh, got a parallel portrait. 58 of 99. Dazzler of Letang and Nick Suzuki. That's the first one of those we've seen on the Young Gun Renewed. Regular portrait of Cutter Gauthier. We have a goalie. Camesso. That's the first one of him we've seen tonight. Mike Johnson on Electricity. on tour, Adam Fantilli and Kent Johnson. Oh, we got the Celebrini and Will Smith Young Gun teammates. We'll take that one. Casey not sad with that. Seeing how his Young Gun, Will Smith's Young Gun, won't be until extended. So you're actually getting a pre-Young Gun, so to speak. We'll put that on the pop count. We'll take off Liam Hudson on the pop count. A regular canvas there, Brock Besser. Nice overhead shot. Vegas Golden Knights on tour, and we've got Sebastian Aho on the electricity. Canvas Casey Middlestat. Jake Gensel. First Young Gun renewed we've seen of him. And Eric Carlson, bang for your puck. Speckle Josh Stone, welcome aboard. Ivan, first Young Gun we've seen of him. And Brennan Hoffman on welcome aboard. One more pack left here in box number 11. Silver Outburst. No, we have a is it a clear cut on top? We have a clear cut and a regular Young Gun and a Silver Outburst Young Gun by the looks of it. Outburst looks like a goaltender. It is a goaltender, Busey. And then behind that, regular Young Gun, Mizio? Daniel? Not familiar with that name. Can't pronounce it. Gonna have to learn the pronunciations of some of these Young Guns that I'm not familiar with. Silver Outburst Young Gun got the teammates. Black and white. Definitely not a bad box on that one. One more box here left. Gonna do another draw before we get into that one. Just get this cleaned up a little bit. Last box of the night here, last box of the case. Before we do that, gonna do another draw. Just let me give 1 second, got to reset it here. And this time, we're gonna go for a Connor Bedard, Leo Carlson Young Guns checklist. So Bedard, Carlson, Young Guns checklist up for grabs. Just exclamation point join. Just have to be watching here live on YouTube. Don't have to be in the break tonight. So no purchase necessary to win. Just got to do exclamation point join. So just follow along with what the others are doing in chat. I see Nadia just entered draw. If I'm not mistaken, I think Nadia, you won a few weeks back, and I did bring your cards to the show. I didn't see you though. If that is you, I will definitely hang on to them. I'll bring them to the next show, and hopefully you'll be there. Or, like I said, just give me your mailing address, and I'll send them out to you. That's if I have the right person. Okay, so exclamation point join. No purchase necessary. We got a Bedard Young Gun checklist with Leo Carlson. Going out absolutely free. Just got to be watching here live tonight in order to join. What are we up to? 16 entries. We got 28 people watching as far as I can tell. Although I don't often see what you guys see. I don't know how many people are watching. If you haven't already done so, please consider giving the stream a like. So a thumbs up and a subscribe. Definitely does help me out. Up to 17 entries. And if you haven't done so, this is what's up for grabs. A Bedard Young Gun checklist. And then we'll get into our last box of the night. Have an interesting new product releasing next week, EX2000. So it's a Skybox EX2000. This is a product that, from what I can tell, and I don't remember this one ever having hockey, and maybe I'm wrong, but I do know that they had it in basketball and a few other, maybe another couple of sports. It's a very interesting product. Got some autos, got some interesting, I think, higher end potential. At least I hope so for the price point. It's going to be a relatively pricey product, hitting somewhere in and around that 250-ish mark, I think, a box. But and I think it's 2 cards per pack. Like, it's a weird configuration, but it's something that they're releasing next week. Should be out on Wednesday. It will be part of next week's break. I will throw a box into there and we'll check it out together and see what it's like. All right, how many more people we got joining? Anyone else? I'll give it another 10 seconds here. I'll cut that off. All right, no more entries. Our winner is Serge. Serge doubling up on the win. Serge going home with the Young Gun checklist with Bedard and Carlson. Congratulations to Serge. Okay, last box of the night. Let's make it a good one. Good luck, everyone. So far, I'd say it's been a pretty good case. Got some nice hits, some well-rounded hits. Obviously, the big chase in the Series 2 revolve around both San Jose and Philadelphia, but I'd say we've had some pretty nice hits all around. Gonna be doing some more Series 2 again next week as well in the break. Oh, we got another deluxe. This one is William Eklund, and it is 137 to 250. We have another Hallinan, Young Gun. Another McDavid playlist. I think that might be the 3rd McDavid playlist. Definitely at least 2. There was a Draisaitl one as well, I remember. Yeah, I do know we got that one card to randomize at the end so far. Young Guns checklist. Fluorescence of Zellweger. A speckle version of the On Tour. And Electricity of Jared McCann. Canvas of Vince Dunn. Look at that giant head up there. Bunch of little ones, but one giant one. Tage Thompson on the Young Guns renewed. And a Cale Makar. Michael Bunting just traded. Canvas here. Bang for your buck on Tage Thompson. Electricity of Robert Thomas. Bang for your puck there, Timo Meier. Logan Morrison on the Young Gun. Will Smith on the welcome aboard. So technically he doesn't have a Young Gun yet, but we've seen a few rookies of his tonight. Tom Wilson of the Capitals, in behind that, Luchenko, Jet Luchenko on a Young Gun. And Vasilevsky, Luchenko's on list of top 10 for myself. packs left in our last box here of a full case break of Series 2. On the heater with Reinhardt, and behind that our young gun is Hanzik. Playlist of McKinnon. Canvas of Jamie Benn. Pasta on the young gun renewed, and a tour of Ovi and Wilson. Braden Point canvas. Hoffman on the portrait. Jesper Wallstedt on the welcome aboard. Got a William Eklund Sparkle Electricity, or Speckle, pardon me. Young gun of Phil Kemp. A lot of Oiler young guns tonight as well. Charlie Lindgren on the goaltender. Ooh la la. 2 packs left. What kind of magic can we work? Oh, we got an outburst. Not an outburst young gun, but it is an outburst. Owen Power. And then behind that we have teammates. One we've seen already tonight of Gauthier and Zellweger. So we doubled up on Anaheim, doubled up on Montreal, and doubled up on Philly on the teammates. 1 teammates for San Jose tonight. All right, last pack. Last pack, folks. Give a little rub for good luck. I don't see any gold here, Casey. We do have the exclusives of Andreas Englund, and it is a 61 of 100. We'll certainly take that. And right in behind that, we have a Fantilli Dazzler. Let me get this one sleeved up before we look at our last insert in behind Fantilli. Young Guns renewed, Lucas Raymond. So we end up with an Upper Deck exclusive in our last pack. I'd say that's a nice big hit. Overall, pretty happy with the case. Definitely got some really nice hits in terms of our young guns. We ended up with 1 of each of the big horses with Celebrini and Michkov. And then we got the silver outburst of Michkov, which, geez, can't ask her. I mean, obviously there's the reds and golds, but man, I'll take a silver outburst young gun any day. Did double up on some of our teammates' young guns, which I think are actually a really cool insert for this year. In addition to, we got the gold fluorescent, which is numbered. And that's always kind of cool. Josh Doan, bunch of cool inserts. We got a few different exclusives, a couple of deluxe. I mean, all in all, a pretty good haul. All right, so just before we, actually, you know what? I'll do this randomization for this card in just a moment. I do want to let everybody know what's coming up next week in case people aren't going to stick around to see who wins the Celebrini Michkov Young Gun. But I did not forget about that. And we're going to determine who gets the Celebrini and Michkov Young Gun checklist. I think what I'm going to do, instead of putting somebody's name up here, is I'm going to put Sharks and Flyers, just in case I have the wrong names. That way I don't screw anything up. So I'm just going to randomize this one time. Oh, did we lose volume? No, I think volume's here. I can see the mic going. Might have lost volume during the... Okay, I'll do the randomization here. Sharks, Flyers. I'm just going to randomize the list one time. Good luck to whoever has both of those teams. And it goes out to Sharks. So I guess that's going out to Casey. Let me go back to what's going. That's where the microphone was missing. So here I am talking. You guys aren't hearing anything. Next week, we have 4 boxes of Series 2. We have 1 box of EX2000, which is a brand new released product. It is a 23-24 product, meaning there is Bedard rookie potential in that product. And it is a strange configuration, 2 cards per pack, and I can't remember how many packs. So it's less cards. They are higher end from what I can tell in make. There's autographs. There's some cool little inserts. And then we have extended series, 23-24 extended series, still chasing that Bedard Young Gun canvas, which I'm hoping we're going to find. We're getting through the case that I had of extended. We're down to 5 boxes left, hoping it's in there somewhere. So hopefully we'll see you all out next week for, as I said, 4 boxes of Series 2, 1 box of EX2000, 1 box of extended. On sale right now, now until Sunday at $45 a spot. Regular price $50 a spot. So if you're interested, get in ahead of time on Sunday. And again, thank you very much for all of your support. And I hope to see you at next week's break.
Welcome to the channel. We keeping it tight. Hockey cards, backs, and the hits in the night. We breaking them open, see what's inside. Big money moves, let's take this ride. Big hits on the ice, big hits in the pack. Stacking up the cards, no looking back. Recollections, watch the value rise. Money in the game, see the future in our eyes. Hockey on the ice, cards in my hand. Breaks going down, yeah, that's the plan. Big hits, big stacks, we going all in. Hit that subscribe, let the journey begin. From the rake to the breaks, we bringing the heat. Packs full of fire, no way to defeat. Money in collection, we stack them up right. Welcome to the channel, let's make it ignite.